Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm going to interview Nicole about her internship. So, where did you have your internship?
I interned over the summer and over winter break for a local newspaper in Attleboro called the Sun Chronicle.
Cool. How did you come across it?
When I was in high school, they have a page in their newspaper. It's called The Page, and it's the teen writing section that runs every Tuesday. So I wrote for them all throughout high school, and just through emailing back and forth with that editor, I knew that it would be interesting to intern with them, so that's how I pursued it.
Yeah, definitely. What were some of the things you had to do while you were there?
Some days I did the social networking aspect, so I made them a Tumblr page, and I would, send out tweets and things like that. So for that, I was in charge of making a box for the actual newspaper about the top 10 stories on Twitter for that week and the top 10 traffic stories on Facebook. And I did a little section where I would pull out a Facebook comment that got a lot of likes, or someone commented on a story and put that in the newspaper, so that was really interesting.
Did they have Twitter and Tumblr before you were there, or did you help them?
They were on Twitter and Facebook, Pinterest, but I was the one who really pursued the Tumblr aspect
That's
of it.
cool. I feel like it's getting really popular.
Yeah, definitely, especially among college students and high school students.
Definitely.
And then I did another aspect where I would do local stories. So just going out when the Bruins were in the playoffs, I would go to a local park and ask people, do you think that the Bruins are going to win tonight?
Yeah.
And just see what people said about stuff like that. So I did a lot of local stories.
That's cool. Do you want to do something like that in the future, or just feeling it out?
Actually, my favorite part of working for the Sun Chronicle was doing layout for them. So I would actually put the stories on the page that would be in the newspaper, and I really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, that sounds cool. So would you encourage others to get an internship and really try to practice all that?
Definitely, because I think I've learned more from being hands-on with an actual newspaper than I would in my classes. There's nothing like the actual experience of it.
Would you like to work on a newspaper, for your job someday? Or?
I would definitely love to do what I did interning for them in the future. All of it was exactly what I'm looking to do, so it was really cool to be able to go out there and do it for them.
Do you think you'll go back this summer or anything? Or
if they'll take me back, I'll definitely go back. Yeah, it was definitely worth it, and I learned a lot of valuable things. Adobe InDesign was something that I had always wanted to learn. I worked with PageMaker in high school, so I wasn't really familiar with InDesign, but I got to work with that and just a whole other group of online and things like that I wouldn't have known how to do otherwise. So
yeah, that's cool. All right.
I'll be interviewing Lauren, who is a member of the UMass fencing club team. So Lauren, how did you get started with fencing?
I started 4 years ago when I was a junior in high school. My parents said that I had to do a sport. I was totally crazy about that, so they were like, here, try fencing. There was a little try it out type thing. And I was like, sure. I mean, it's hitting people with swords. Should be fun. And I just kind of fell in love with it from there.
Does it hurt to get hit?
No, it actually doesn't unless the person's being kind of vicious about it, or if it's a novice who doesn't really know what they're doing. But usually it doesn't, surprisingly.
So what are some of the basic rules of fencing?
Well, first off, you have to stay on a strip, which is about this big, and from one side of the river to the other, and you kind of have to stay on that strip, or otherwise you can get guarded or something like that. And then there's also 3 weapons that have their own kind of rules. Foil, you can only hit the chest area. Saber is with the arms, the chest, and the mask. And Epee you can hit anywhere, which is quite fun.
So who do you compete against?
We compete against club and varsity teams like BC, BU, Sacred Heart, Vassar, UNH, Vermont, and kind of all over that area. And then we also go to nationals every year, and we compete with people from all over, from Florida to California to even Smith goes sometimes. So we compete with a lot of different teams.
That's so crazy. So you guys must be pretty good.
Yeah, we get trophies every once in a while. it's hard because we fence varsity teams, which can like recruit, have better coaches, that kind of thing. But we hold our own against the club teams.
That's awesome. So how often do you practice?
We practice 4 days a week, about 3 hours every day. So it's a huge time commitment, but it's also a lot of fun, and you get to become really close with your teammates and your squad mates.
How many people are on the team?
I mean, each squad has at least 3 to 4 people on it. So like each weapon and then based on gender. So 4 times like 6, and then add a couple new kids, novices, that kind of thing.
And what's your favorite part of fencing?
Well, there's a lot of different things about it that's really cool. I mean, hitting people with swords for one. I mean, how often do you get to do that, right? But the other thing is just the sense of family you get from working with the team. I mean, you can say that about a lot of teams, but the fencing team is different because it's not just like, some teams are like just like sport jobs type thing, but like you get a lot of different people with fencing. A lot of people like I would meet, like I'm journalism and English. I'm friends with comp sci engineers, like, and they're all just really good people, and you really get a sense of family there. So.
That's awesome. Well, thank you.
Right, so I'm here with Sharon from our Journalism 300 class, and I'm going to ask her a few questions about her dancing career. So, when did you start dancing?
I started dancing like as soon as I could walk. Like not, it was like creative movement classes in preschool, and then I started doing like ballet when I was 6, and I became like obsessed with it. So I've done ballet ever since.
So you did it all through high school too?
Yeah, I went to a dance school up until like 9th grade, and then I switched to an all ballet school, like all through high school.
Wow. So do you have to wear those point shoes?
Yep. It was like a big deal when you had to like go on to point.
Yeah. All right. So how did you you're on the dance team here at UMass, right?
No, I'm just a dancing major.
You're a dance major.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were on the dance team for some reason.
Yeah, most people assume that when you say dance major, it's like dance team.
So did you apply like as a dance major coming into UMass?
Yeah, like senior year of high school, I had to come here and audition, and then they like sent you a letter.
Wow. So what kind of classes do you have to take?
Here I have to take a lot of classes, which I don't really like just because I like ballet. I take modern, jazz, we take yoga, which is cool, African.
Oh, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That you have to take yoga too.
Yeah, I know. No, that was actually like a nice break in my day, so I like that.
And you get credit for it too.
It was like one credit, but like,
yeah,
it's fine.
that's really cool. So what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
And are you like looking forward to any particular class that you've heard about for your dance requirements?
I don't know. I mean, this semester, I'm performing in like 3 different performances, so that's gonna be exciting. So I'm looking forward to that.
What is it? Are they all ballet?
No, they're like 2 of them are student choreographed pieces, so it's a lot of like modern contemporary stuff people like to do. So none of them are really ballet.
That's awesome. And do you have any idea of what you want to do after graduation with your degree?
I actually don't want to go down like the performance route. I kind of want to go and be a dance critic, why I want to do journalism and dance. Work at like a dance magazine or like review dance pieces would be ideal.
That's awesome. Do you have a favorite type of dance that you like?
I just love point. Like most people like point shoes scare them, but I don't know. I really like doing it.
Well, yeah, I think
Sounds good.
that sounds good.